Hello everybody, my name is JacTesson, you're the viewer, and in today's video is a very weird one, and you've probably read the title and thought, Jack, are you out of your mind? Yes, I am out of my mind. Okay, this is a theory, okay, this is a concept that I've thought of in my head, okay, none of this is true, okay, but in my head, it just sounds correct. You guys can rinse me down in the comments if you want to, but in my head, okay, it just sounds right, but anyway. The title of the video is The Lars Homestead is a Jedi Temple. Now, let's talk about this. So, the Jedi Temple, what is it? It's basically where Jedi can train and basically learn a bit more about the Force and that kind of stuff, okay? And in very tiny little ways, the Lars Homestead is quite like that. So obviously before Order 66, Anakin went to this place in episode 2 because of his stepbrother Owen Lars, okay, because of Shmi. And, you know, he, I guess, kind of learnt more about the Force and about himself at the Lars Homestead, if you know what I mean, after when his mother died. And that's what happens kind of at a Jedi Temple. You learn more about yourself, you learn more about the Force, and, you know, touring between light and the dark and that kind of thing. That's what happened to Anakin, and that happened to him at the Lars Homestead. All right. And then, you know, Order 66 happened. You know, all the Jedi were wiped out at the Jedi Temple. You know, and basically, the last remaining Jedi. Okay. Sorry if I'm spoiling my words, by the way, because I'm trying to, like, you know, get this out nicely, right? After Order 66, the last remaining Jedi in the films that we see, I know there's loads more Jedi that survived Order 66 and all that, okay? But the last, I guess, remaining Jedi that we see in the original trilogy are Yoda and Obi-Wan, okay? And they knew exactly where to put, after Luke and Leia were born, they knew exactly what to do with, I guess, the New Hope, Luke. Put him at the Lars Homestead, okay, because it's a very safe place for Luke, okay, and it's somewhere that Obi-Wan can watch over him, and it's something that Yoda knows about as well, okay, and it's technically like a meeting point for the Jedi, for the last Jedi, which are Yoda, Obi-Wan and Luke. I know Yoda doesn't go there, but Obi-Wan watches over him, and yeah, obviously Luke grows up, you know, and like learns about himself and learns about his father, but it's not true. And then, you know, Obi-Wan tells him about his father, and then he wants to learn more about the Force. You know, similar to Anakin in episode 2, Luke learns about himself at the Lars Homestead, like tiny little bit. And that's how, like, training kind of begins as well. I know this sounds really dodgy, guys, but just please, you know, bear with me, alright? It sounds right in my head. You guys are probably thinking, yeah, I can kind of see where I'm coming from. But yeah, you know, and then obviously Luke goes off and trains to be a Jedi and all that stuff. Okay? And then, you know, after because obviously the Lars Homestead did get burnt down afterwards, which is similar to a certain building, the Jedi Temple in episode 3. Alright, and then there's nowhere else for the Jedi to go. You see what I'm saying? They're like very similar in like tiny ways. like the Lars Homestead is very similar in like very many ways to a Jedi temple, okay? You know, and then obviously Luke gets trained by Obi-Wan and Yoda, and then it comes to Rey. You know, she goes there in the Rise of Skywalker. If you haven't seen Rise of Skywalker, you're a muppet. I've just spoiled it for you. Like, you're an idiot. If you haven't seen Rise of Skywalker yet, it's on Disney Plus, and you know, you're an idiot, basically. Anyway, and then obviously Rey goes there because she knows that it's where Luke grew up, and you know, it's the main point. It's like the center of everything. You know, it was the Jedi Temple, but after that got burnt down, it's the Lars Homestead. You know what I'm saying? And then obviously Rey buries Luke's and Leia's lightsaber there as well. And yeah, that's just what I'm thinking in my head, you know. Like, it just sounds right. Like, you guys can probably make it sound better than how I've explained it. So I hope some of you guys understand what I'm trying to say and how I'm trying to put it across. Like, you got the Jedi Temple, and then you got the Lars Homestead. I don't know why I'm saying Lars Homestead. It's Lars Homestead. You got the Jedi Temple, and you got the Lars Homestead. It's like, there's little tiny things that are just so similar to a Jedi Temple that just makes me think, like, you know, the Lars Homestead is basically a Jedi Temple. That's just my theory, okay? It just sounds right in my head, and I just think it's a cool concept. I hope you guys do agree with me. But yeah, that's it. I believe the Lars Homestead is a Jedi Temple. If you guys do agree with me, let me know down in the comments. If you don't, then explain why. Explain why. I'd like to know. You know, punch my theory in the face if you want to. But some of you guys might agree with me. Most of you guys will probably just think, nah, I don't agree with that, and probably just shut me down. But you know, I just think it's quite a cool concept. You know, like I was saying with the whole, like, you know, the last Jedi, just knowing about this place, and it's a safe place for the last Jedi to, you know, grow up and train. You know what I mean? Oh, that sounded a bit better actually, what I just said. But anyway, I just think it's a cool concept in my head. But yeah, if you do agree with me, let me know down in the comments, okay? Like the video if you did enjoy, okay? And please subscribe as well, guys. We're so close to 2k. We're 50 subs away till 2k subscribers, and I just really want to get there. So if you're watching this video, just subscribe. It's the most easiest thing in the world. What you have to do is press a button, okay? And to make yourself an even better person, hit the bell button as well and turn on the notifications so you get notified when I upload another YouTube video. Alright? So yeah, thank you guys very much for watching this video. Like I said, if you do agree with me, let me know down in the comments, and by liking the video as well. Comment what you think about the theory, and subscribe if you're new. Yeah? Thank you very much. I've been JacTesson, you've been the viewer, and may the force be with you, always.